Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of these book hauls. So sometimes we will have other items, like last month I had a few different items, but this month I really just have books, so let's jump into it. So this first one I thought would be bigger, so it's a teeny book. It is the same size as the Sabbath books from Llewellyn, those ones, slowly collecting those. But yeah, it's a tiny book. I mean, it's pretty thick, but it is teensy. So this is A Year and a Day of Everyday Witchcraft, 366 Ways to Witchify Your Life by Debra Blake. I've heard that she's a really great author, so this is one that I was like, I should do that. Am I gonna do a full year of this? I don't know. I get a little nervous of like, oh, am I gonna be available on September 25th to do something with fountains? I don't know. I feel like it might not happen. Or, you know, flip to like June 8th. Gratitude number 3, list 6 things, which I mean, I do a daily gratitude anyways. But anyways, I get a little nervous for these, but also I thought this would be a really fun thing to read through and just get some ideas. So picked up this little one. Our next book also falls into that same category of I thought the book would be bigger, but it's the same size as a teeny little book. So this is part of a 7, I believe, book series, also by Debra Blake. This is the first one. It is called The Witch's Broom, The Craft, Lore, and Magic of Broomsticks. And I believe, again, there are 7 books, so it goes through different tools like the wand, athame, altar, so on and so forth. So I thought this would be a really fun book to get. Obviously I started with book 1 just because I was like, I should, but also I'm starting to get ready to start crafting our wedding broom. So if you don't know, in some witchy traditions, you jump over the broom. Most of the time it's at the altar. We aren't doing that. We are gonna have it set up so that when we go back to our hotel room after the wedding, we will jump over the broom instead of like him carrying me through the doorway. I am not a thin, light little person. I am definitely plus sized, and I do not want to kill my man being like, honey, carry me across the doorway. You might, you know, snap a tendon or two, but that's fine. Let alone with the heaviness of my dress. That thing is heavy. So I'm not gonna make him carry me over the door. Instead, we're gonna jump over the broom and start our married life, basically, which isn't gonna change much. We've already been basically husband and wife for like 4.5 years now. So it's not gonna change our life much other than legally just being like, hey, we're official. But anyways, so we're gonna jump over the broom when we get back to our hotel. I rented it the night before so that I don't have to drive everywhere. I can just be right by our venue because we're staying like right in the same area. So anyways, moral of the story, I'm hoping this book will help me get some ideas. Obviously it's not designed for your handcrafting, good lord, your hand fasting, but I'm hoping it might have some things that I can use towards that craft. Next, I have made it a mission that I'm just getting all of Stephanie Woodfield's books. Currently now, I am only missing one, which is Drawing Down the Sun. It's about the solar goddesses. But this one is another one for the Morrigan. I am trying to kind of jump back into working with her a lot more. And so this came out last year, and it was on my list of like, I should buy this. I should totally get it, and then I still haven't. So finally got it. I'm excited to read through it. She's a fantastic author, so I'm sure I will love this. But yeah, I decided to pick up this one as well. Continuing the tradition of I want to own every book written by this author, we've got Scott Cunningham. I know. His books are getting a little bit dated. It's fine. Most of the information is still relevant today. And this is one that both me and the fiance are really excited to read through. It is by Scott Cunningham and David Harrington, and it's Spellcrafts. So these two worked on a few books together, and I believe it was David Harrington who actually wrote the kind of biography about Scott Cunningham. So it is fantastic. I'm excited. I've loved all of Scott Cunningham's works, so I'm sure I will enjoy this one as well. So next we have Everyday Witchcraft by Debra Blake. This is making time for spirit in a too busy world, which anyone who works full-time or has kids or just, you know, exists and is not having a lot of free time, I feel like this is going to be a great resource for us because, my goodness, trying to fit witchcraft in when you work all of the time and then on your free time you get to do fun things like housework. It's hard to just squish in witchcraft. So hopefully this is going to be a good resource for us. And the last book that I picked up is one that I'm excited for. So as you guys might know, I am planning on moving into the tarot after I finish up with the runes. And this is one of many that I'll probably be getting for the tarot. But this is by Rachel Pollack. Probably mispronouncing that last name. But it's 78 Degrees of Wisdom, a tarot journey to self-awareness, I think is how that title's supposed to be read. I think. But yeah, it's a decently sized book, and I am kind of excited to see if this is going to be a good resource because much like the runes, I don't know a whole lot about tarot. I know more about tarot than I do the runes, like when I first jumped into them, but still I couldn't pull like the Three of Wands and be like, that's what that card means. Like, there's a handful that I know, but I would like to know them all. And so I'm hoping this book is going to be helpful for that journey. So I hope you enjoyed coming along for this month's like witchy book haul. I don't know how many of these I will do. I don't know if it's going to be a monthly occurrence, but currently I got my tax returns back because I have anxiety and I was like, so I paid a lot more extra than I probably needed to into taxes, so I got a nice little chunk of a refund. So I decided to buy quite a few books off of my to be read list, and then here we be. So anyways, I would love to hear from you if you've read any of these books or which ones you're most excited for. I will be talking about these at some point on the channel. I don't know what order they'll be going up, but I'm still probably going to be working through the last book haul, so those will be coming up as well. And I've got more that I already own that I will be talking about, so keep an eye out for all of the book reviews to come every Wednesday. So thank you so much. If you would like to support my channel, you could leave a like, a comment, subscribe. If you have the funds, please consider supporting me on Patreon. You get a bunch of exclusive content, early access. It's a fun time over there. But if not, it's okay just to subscribe. That's fine. I still appreciate all of the little bits that you do. So until next time, thank you so much, and I will see you all soon.